Alright, so Super Eagles transfer update. On today's show, we have 2 done deals and 1 other that might be in the making. The roster consists of Samuel Chukwueze, Victor Boniface, and Calvin Bassey. So sit back, relax, and make sure to smash that like button and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you very much. And we start with Super Eagles winger Samuel Chukwueze. It's a done deal between Villarreal and AC Milan, and Samuel Chukwueze will be announced as an AC Milan player this week. So this right here was the tweet made by Fabrizio Romano on the situation, and it goes: Samuel Chukwueze to AC Milan. Here we go. Documents are being exchanged and checked between AC Milan and Villarreal. Chukwueze will sign a contract this week, valid until 2028. Fee around 20 million euros plus 8 million euros in add-ons. Medical booked later on this week. So definitely a congratulations to Samuel Chukwueze. This situation has been going on for the past few weeks. First of all, there were reports that AC Milan made a bid. Then the Villarreal president kind of publicly scoffed at the bid, and it seemed like the deal was just not gonna happen. But last week things started heating up, and here we are right now, finally with an agreement between the two sides. Now I've seen a couple of comments asking why the fee isn't higher than that 20 million, and if I'm to guess, I would say it's because he has 1 year left on his contract, and most teams are not going to pay the exact value of a player in that situation, because for one, you can just wait 12 months and have the player for free. So it kind of doesn't make any sense paying the real value of a player, and I feel that's why there was a discount in this situation, because AC Milan are definitely getting a top player. And not just that, you're talking about a player that shows up in the biggest of situations. You look at the teams he has shined against: Real Madrid, Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, Juventus, Bayern. These are not small clubs. These are the cream of the crop, and he shined against all these teams. Now moving on, and next we got a player that is yet to be capped by the Super Eagles. Actually, Jose Pacero talked about him in the last international break and kind of gave a promise that he'll be getting a call up anytime soon. So the player in question is Victor Boniface, who plays as a striker, and he has just made the move from Belgium's top flight to the German top flight as he leaves Union Saint-Gilloise and heads to Bayern Leverkusen. So the deal is worth 16 million euros up front, and it can go up to 20 million euros with add-ons and things like that. He signs a 5-year deal with Bayern Leverkusen, and that's going to keep him at the club till June of 2028. So last season he played 55 games for Union Saint-Gilloise in all competition, scoring 22 goals and providing 12 assists, and that included 10 Europa League matches in which he scored 6 goals and created 2 assists. Now in that competition he actually played 4 matches against German sides, 2 matches against Union Berlin in the group stage, and another 2 matches against his current club in the knockout round. Actually scored against Leverkusen in the first leg, and that might have been the reason behind all the links coming from Germany. There were a few clubs from Germany that were trying to get a signature. You had Union Berlin, Eintracht Frankfurt, and RB Leipzig also trying to make a move for the player, but at the end of the day he ended up with Leverkusen. So moving on, we got Super Eagles left back and central defender. We're gonna get into the Calvin Bassey situation, and it is definitely a situation with his club Ajax. So the situation blew up with his coach telling the media that he had told Calvin Bassey to leave the club, and basically the reason he is given is that the money made from the sale can then help him to strengthen his squad. But that being said, a couple of clubs have been linked with a move for the Super Eagles defender, but the one with the most concrete interest at the moment will be Fulham in the EPL, and according to Fabrizio Romano, a deal could be reached this week. And this tweet right here kind of explains the situation. It says, understand Fulham have decided to go for just one left-footed central back between Calvin Bassey and Mohamed Salisu, despite talks for both. Negotiations are very advanced with Bassey. Club now hoping for medical tests this week. Salisu deal on, but AS Monaco also keen. But right under that, somebody made a comment on the situation, and it goes, if it's just one from two, ideally would take both. Then I'd go with Salisu over Bassey. Think Salisu has more technique and has a higher ceiling. And the response from Fabrizio was this right here: Bassey is the priority. And that just lets you know that this deal is really close to happening. Now for me, I honestly was hoping that he would get one more season with Ajax. I know he didn't have the best of seasons last term, but I was hoping he would get another chance at it, and I know he would have done much better. But at the end of the day, when a coach tells you he doesn't want you, and when he comes out and publicly tells the world that he doesn't want you, I don't think you have any other choice but to leave the club. Now when it comes to Fulham, I feel like they're a good team. They definitely played some good football last season. They have a good coach. I mean, he was just offered £40 million to go coach in Saudi Arabia, so he gotta be some type of good. But the hope is that he remains at the team until the end of the season, because we definitely don't want any situation resembling what happened at Southampton last season with different coaches coming in every month. It seemed like we definitely want a stable environment for Calvin Bassey. But let me know your thoughts on these three stories right here: Samuel Chukwueze moving to AC Milan, Victor Boniface at Bayern Leverkusen, and Calvin Bassey could be on the move to Fulham. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and please don't forget to like this video and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank y'all for watching. Peace.